This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
Another chance. And I usually don't give this many. Well, yeah, I don't care. Party time. Well, I'm waiting. Okay. Waiting to call in. Waiting. You can call in on Instagram chat. It will come through. It will allow you to babble in real time. In real time. It will allow you to babble in real time. It will allow you to babble in real time. Instaface. Open Instaface. It will allow you to babble in real time. Instagram. I don't know, I live in fucking Brazil. What do you think? And of course, there's live chat. I'm trying to get my Instagram up to make sure it will come in. He says party time. We'll see. Alright, will you open already? Okay. Waiting. You can call in on Instagram chat. It will allow you to babble in real time. You're already literally on the show. You're already on the show. You just it's not real. You're already on the show, but you're already kind of live. You're already kind of live. And they can see me typing this. Kind of live. They can see this. You're already kind of live. Yeah. Trying to get that chat up. That's important. Here we go. Messages. Here we go. Messages. Here we go. Okay. Still waiting. One request. Is that him? No, not here. Okay. No, not here. Let me see. Still waiting. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I have. I literally, it's. I see Jeopardy. Yeah, my sound effects board is acting up. Weird. Yeah. Still waiting. Oh, let me see. Looking for, I should put a Jeopardy sound effect on here, just so I, waiting. And still waiting. I mean, live chat's open too. You think he could, he could talk in on that. Interact. So that's available too. So he could say, I'm here. Whatever. I'll wait. I have my coffee. I'm good. Oh, I can turn this off. Whatever. Trying to figure out. Been working on my counterterrorism stuff and all that good stuff. Whatever. It doesn't even matter.
What is the turd challenge? First, what is turd? Turd is Trump unacceptance and resistance disorder. Basically, the belief that Trump is insert CRT buzzword and did nothing good for the country. The challenge, since I voted for Trump twice, I have to justify why. You, the loony leftists, who voted for Sniffy Joe / Barack Obama, have to give your reasons why.
Still
1.
Waiting, right?
Without mentioning Trump's name, the word orange, or the already debunked Russia bullshit. 2. It can't be a lie that he was given to read off his teleprompter.
I just keep, I see, we're live. I mean, I'm waiting, Okay. Live chat's up too. I mean, you could say, live chat's up and running too. They can see that too. Let me know you're here. Pudding. Yeah, there's that. Well,
Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite?
I think he's not even going to bite. Oh, got a message. See what it says. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, those are all my. Weird. No, it didn't. You didn't call because it would show up here regardless. Yeah, it would show up here. Unless your name is Nolan. And that would be 3 hours ago. This was 2 hours ago. Someone tried. So, yeah. Oh, or was that 2 months ago? Hold on. So, yeah, you're not here, bud. Not at all. So, no, you didn't. No. You never called. You never called. No, your name would have showed up if you had tried. No one else? Not yet, nope. I'm trying to get, let's see, who is this? Not yet. It was supposed to be you and me. Yeah, your name would have come up. No, it didn't. Or your name would have come up as trying to call. Funny, your name isn't. Your name. On the call list. Or even trying to chat. Even trying to chat. Now, what were you going to I'm still trying to figure out what's going to be said that hasn't been said. I post links that I went out and looked up because I don't vote without informed decisions because I'm not a fucking moron. Of course, I also know which gender I am. So, because I've read a biology book, because I like facts. I don't like. If I lived by my feelings, half of you would be fucking dead. And yeah. Actually, Threads needs to come out with a call function. That's what it needs. I don't believe it has it, but settings, your likes, report a problem, appearance. Yeah, can't do calls. Let me check my Instaface here. Yeah, it's open. It's there. You can call. So. Accept the call. Not a problem. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going to be said. Okay, redo the call. It's simple. If I knew what your real name was. But, let's see, that's message requests. Jim Ooch. I have 11 requests. And there is no lobby. You're either in or you're not. Which I see a guy named Dolt with some green face, whatever. Which means probably a teenager. Or close to it. Yeah, I don't see... Nope. Which cracks me up is what's going to be said here can be here's I don't know if he's listening, but here's a sample. Let's see, what do you want to hear? pick a lie randomly.
Joe Biden stated on December 16, 2022, in a speech, says he has been to Afghanistan, Iraq and those areas twice as president.
Testitte his claim, Joe Biden has not visited Afghanistan or Iraq as president.
If your time is short, Joe Biden has not visited Afghanistan or Iraq while president.
I think we all knew that because he can't get up the stairs. I'm right here. Like, quit hiding. I'm right here. By the way, everybody can see this. Everybody can see it. I'll even bring up my... There we go. Let me bring up my InstaFace too, so you can see that it's open. It's open. Yep. Waiting. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, here you are. I believe that's you. Let's see here. Where is it? So you're knowing. Are you knowing? No, you're not knowing. You're someone else. You realize everybody can see this. You're not getting it. Everybody can see that you haven't called. So what are you going to say? That okay, everybody can see. Okay, everybody, you're not getting it. Everybody can see. They can see. Okay? Everyone can see. You haven't called. You're babbling again. That's what you're doing now.
Oh, right! To call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people!
You can call. It'll come up there, and then I hit send messages, and wrong one. I gotta go to my Threads, Facebook, InstaFace, Interact. There, it's open. Everybody can see it's open. Where are you? You're not the dog. You're not this guy, because I know this guy. So, where are you? So, yeah. Let me put that back away. Oh, there you are, finally. On Instagram. Take a second because I'm using the bandwidth. That's why I only do audio. I'm on a laptop. Alright, let me see. Okay. Well, there you are. Holy shit. Found you. There you are. Finally. Here we go. So what are you going to say that is going to counter everything that I posted. Takes a second because we're using bandwidth here for the video as well. Join call. There we go. So what are you going to say that's going to counter anything that I've posted?
Oh, I didn't realize that you answered. I was still watching on the.
Yes, we're still live, bud. Everybody can see and hear you.
Find your live stream. Where's this live stream at?
Let's go. What are you going to do to counter? Come on. Let's rock this shit. Oh, I can't wait.
Calm down, sweetie.
Don't call me sweetie. I have a wife. I know what gender I am. I know my sexual orientation.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's hear it.
What do you want to talk about, Byron?
Everything I posted, you have to disprove it now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's it. It's that simple. You have to disprove it. All right. I'll give you a topic. Because you're all been posting this lie. Jobs.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Jobs. Real men have jobs. Yep, real men have jobs.
So you came over here to babble some more. Okay.
No, what do you want to talk about jobs then? What kind of jobs you got there, buddy? You want to have a job there? Let me ask you this. You ever give your wife a blowjob?
Joe Biden
That's a good
stated
job.
on September 3rd, 2019 in an NPR
You want to talk
interview,
about Biden job numbers?
referring to the Iraq
Let
War.
me ask you this.
Immediately,
Let me
the
ask you
moment
this
it
here.
started, I
Can you
came
s-
out against the war at that moment.
You want to talk about something?
Joe Biden falsely claims
you
that he
like
immediately
this,
opposed
this,
Iraq War.
This Trump guy, yeah?
Joe
That's your guy,
Biden
right?
continues to defend his record on the Iraq War as he seeks the Democratic presidential nomination, lately claiming he opposed the war the moment it
Big strong
started.
man like you? Big
In an
confident?
NPR interview
You're
aired
sexual
September
man
3rd,
like you?
host Ash McCullough
That's
asked
cisgender?
Biden to respond to criticism
Come on,
about the
that's
Iraq War, particularly
Now, you're
sending
Protestant,
troops into the
right?
country.
So,
I let my record stand.
how this great
I think
go
my
to
record
you
has
here?
been good.
Lost all
I
those
think the
jobs,
vast
huh?
majority of the foreign policy community thinks
wanna
it's
talk
been
about
very
that then?
good. For example, I got a commitment
just
from President
bug
Bush
fighting?
he was not going
That's
to
all
go
you
to
wanna do?
war in Iraq.
Well, we could do
He
that all
looked
day.
me in
Yeah,
the
he
eye in
sucks.
the Oval Office. He said he
Glad
needed
the
the vote
job
to
is
be
there,
able
though.
to get inspectors into Iraq to
Pretty good
determine
thing for
whether or
people
not
to have,
Saddam
don't you
Hussein
think,
was
big man?
engaged in dealing with a nuclear program, Biden said.
Oh,
He
man.
got them in, and before we know
Spirited
it, we
debate
had a
from your
shock
big,
and awe.
big brain there, buddy.
Immediately, the moment it
They're
started,
bringing it
I
every-
came out against the war at that moment,
now.
Biden continued. Now, the judgment of my trusting the president to keep his word on something
Y'all
like
done?
that was a
Y'all done with
mistake.
dumb? You want
And
something-
I
you gonna say
apologize for that.
something? Come on, say something stupid.
Is it true that Biden immediately came out against the war the moment it started? No.
No wonder I'm the only one that's watching this live stream.
The Eagles
With the content
are
you're
so much
creating, look at
better
this.
than
Well,
Eagles.
Fettermaning is a verb. It is babbling incoherently on a subject, normally giving
More
responses
there.
that have
More there.
nothing to do with
More
the
there.
questions being asked.
You want to say something about
Generally
Johnson?
caused by
Say
brain
something.
damage from listening to other loony leftists for extended periods of time, it is one of the leading symptoms of TURD. Example.
Sonny's feet are hurt.
What has Sniffy
I was
Joe
gonna
done
get to
for the
Yale and
country?
you got nothing to say.
Fettermaning.
What are you going to say?
Well,
Come on
Trump
there.
once got a traffic ticket back in 1973.
Oh, well, Sonny.
I asked what Sniffy Joe has done for the country, and you started Fettermaning. Other symptoms. A pronounced cognitive dissonance, sudden bouts of
Well,
rage,
guys,
rioting,
about jobs?
and uncontrollable crying. A persistent
Oh, why don't you post a link?
jobs, U.S. filings for unemployment benefits plummeted to the lowest level in almost 45 years, the Labor Department reported January 18th. The figures suggest the unemployment rate of 4.1%, already the lowest since 2000. could be poised to decline further, Bloomberg said. Tax reform. Trump praised Apple's announcement that it will repatriate overseas cash holdings and pour $350 billion into the U.S. economy over the next 5 years, saying his policies allow the tech giant to bring massive amounts of money back to the United States, which is a huge win for American workers and the USA.
So you came over here to babble some more. Got it.
No, I said, well, you want to talk about jobs? What do you want to talk about jobs?
I am talking. I'm giving you evidence. That's called a debate, not your babbling. I don't need to hear your babbling. I don't need to hear babbling. If I wanted to hear that,
well, give me some evidence.
I'd go to it.
What's your evidence? What are you citing?
Jobs, U.S. filings for unemployment benefits plummeted to the lowest level in almost 45 years. The Labor Department reported January 18th. The figures suggest the unemployment rate of 4.1%, already the lowest since 2000, could be poised to decline further, Bloomberg said.
Oh, the audio dropped out again.
No, I didn't.
Well, I didn't hear any of that shit. You were just screaming at me. What are you screaming about, buddy? Come on.
So you came over here to babble. Got it.
Well, I'm wondering what... You said you got evidence. Now show me some evidence. Put some evidence up there on that live stream.
Stated on December 12, 2021, in an interview with Rita Braver of CBS. I've been against that war in Afghanistan from the very beginning.
What's up, Shawnee doing?
Joe Biden wrong that he was against Afghanistan war from the start.
What facts you got? What evidence you got?
If your time is short.
The jobs were lost during
Biden opposed aspects of the Afghanistan war as vice president, including a 2009 troop surge ordered by Obama. However, it's incorrect for Biden to say he opposed the war from the very beginning. Along with every other senator present, Biden voted to launch the war in the first place 3 days after the 9/11 attacks.
I think it's a pretty good thing for people to have jobs there. You just mad that your boy keeps losing. Your boy likes to lose. He's good at losing. He just lost $83.3 million.
Stated on August 20th, 2021 in remarks. Al-Qaeda is gone from Afghanistan.
That's a feat.
Joe Biden said that Al-Qaeda is gone from Afghanistan.
Yeah, just push your head back, baby.
That's wrong.
Push your head back and take it.
If your time is short. President Joe Biden said that Al-Qaeda is gone from Afghanistan, but in the same remarks he also said that terrorism, including Al-Qaeda, remains a threat.
I don't see any evidence on this.
A UN report in June said that Al-Qaeda is present in at least 15 Afghan provinces in the range of several dozen to 500 persons. A recent report by the Inspector General to Congress said that the Defense Intelligence Agency reported that the Taliban maintains a relationship with Al-Qaeda and provides safe haven in Afghanistan for the terrorist group while publicly denying its presence.
Oh, this is thrilling content.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Didn't Biden just give the Taliban $85 billion in operation of military equipment? And I know the equipment was there because I was fucking there.
Oh,
no, it was there because I was there. So shut up.
Good, thank you. Good job. Good, thanks.
There you go. So now you can't, again, you're just babbling over the
topic,
evidence because you got nothing. You're babbling. Just like you did.
You want to change the topic? You want to change the topic to military spending? Is that what you want to do now? You want to talk about military spending?
No, I'm giving you the facts that Biden is a fucking lying prick, incompetent.
Yeah, that's not a fact, baby. That's nothing new to me, baby. That's in my bio, dummy.
Joe Biden.
I say FJB all day.
Stated on January 11, 2022.
So what are you really trying to do here? Because I already beat you on that, buddy.
No, you didn't.
What's your point?
You babbled. You babbled.
Oh, I babbled?
You babbled.
Oh, and what did you do in response? You sat there and you took it, you little babbling brook.
Jobs, U.S. filings for unemployment benefits.
I got a sewing machine I got to get to, so
Americans' optimism about finding a quality job averaged 56% in 2017, the highest annual average in 17 years of Gallup polling, and a sharp increase from 49% in 2016. At the same time, the U.S. unemployment rate fell from an average 4.9% in 2016 to 4.4% in 2017, the lowest rate since 2000.
Do you prefer dead air? Is that
what is the third challenge?
The dead silence.
First,
is that the thrilling content that the maggot community is looking for right now?
Small business confidence hit a record high in 2017, according to the National Federation of Independent Businesses.
And what have you done, honey?
It's small business optimism.
What's your evidence there, honey?
Small
Well, evidence of
businesses,
what?
small
I don't see
business
evidence. I
confidence
see-
hit a record high
Oh,
in
you
2017,
front there, Freddie.
according to the
You're trying to
National
talk over it.
Federation of
You just sound
Independent
like a fucking
Businesses.
idiot. You're sounding like an idiot.
All right, well, go ahead then, honey. Tell me something about jobs.
Mr. Archer. Vadim is the corporate secretary of the...
This is where you speak, honey. This is how it works.
No,
Go.
it's not. It's where I present evidence. That's called a debate. I've done my research. You're
Where's
babbling.
your evidence, honey?
You're babbling. Stop babbling.
Uh-huh.
Go get some evidence and then come back.
Evidence
Stop
of what?
babbling.
Well, I don't see,
EPA
honey.
reform, Environmental
Oh, my goodness.
Protection
This is getting
Agency
real boring,
Administrator
sweetie.
Scott Pruitt announced October 9th a new set
Where's
of
your
rules
evidence?
that will override the
If
Clean
you
looking
Car
at this
Act,
live
a
stream
right
centerpiece
now.
of President
I did my
Barack
research.
Obama's
Oh, no.
drive
Go
to
do
curb
some
Don't make me
research
listen to
and then
another
come
one.
back.
Don't make me
Go
listen to
do
The
another
some
one.
agency is
research
urging
and
to
then come
undo,
back.
delay,
Go
or
do
block
some
you're a little
research
too
and then
strict
come
bored.
back.
environmental
Do
rules,
some
the
research and
largest
come back.
regulatory
You're
rollback
babbling.
in the
What,
agency's
Go do some
47-year
research,
history.
then come back. You're not listening. Do research, then come back. Don't babble. Research, then return.
Immigration. The Trump administration submitted to Congress October 8th a 70-point proposal that calls for increased border
You're gonna play some
security,
evidence or something?
interior enforcement of
We're waiting for
immigration
some
laws,
evidence.
and a merit-based
Okay, you're
immigration
babbling.
system.
Come
You're
on.
still babbling.
It includes
Have the
Where's the
funding and
evidence?
completing construction
Do your
of the
where's the
southern border
evidence? It
wall,
doesn't have to be
improving
audio like I
expedited
did.
removal of illegal
It could just be an
aliens,
article that
protecting
you can
innocent
share
people
or
in
read.
sanctuary cities,
What?
ending
But
extended
people don't like to
illegal
read
migration, and
anything.
establishing a
videos.
point-based
I did
system
audio.
for
Right,
green
man,
cards
man,
to
Because you
protect
people are
workers
fucking
you
lazy.
and
You
taxpayers.
don't
Stupid
need to
and
be
lazy.
making. Trust me, sweetie. You don't.
You're
Oh,
stupid and
okay.
lazy.
So
You're
what is
babbling.
your video?
You're
Let me
babbling.
see.
You're babbling. Stop babbling. Get evidence. Come back.
Religious liberty. Attorney General Sessions on October
Where's your
6th
evidence,
issued
sweetie? What are you
guidance to
citing
all
in your
administrative agencies
Where do you get
and
your facts and
executive
figures from,
departments
darling?
regarding
What are
religious
you
liberty
citing?
protections
Let me see.
in federal law
I
in
don't see
keeping with
anything.
Trump's May 4th
Well, for
executive
instance,
order.
one of them said Bloomberg.
The guidance interprets existing
One of them
protections
said
for religious
Bloomberg.
liberty in federal
Well,
law,
You're not
identifying
countering
20
him. You're
high-level
just babbling.
principles
Stop
that
babbling.
administrative
Well,
agencies
evidence
and
to the
executive
contrary.
departments
You're
can put to
babbling.
practical
Let me
use
guess.
to ensure
Let
the
me
religious
guess.
freedoms of
Evidence.
Americans are
Let
lawfully
me
protected.
I submit
What?
evidence. You
Attorney
submit
General
evidence. We
Sessions
let the
also
people
issued a
decide.
second
Well, guess what?
memorandum
You
to the
submit
Department of
evidence.
And what
Justice
did Bloomberg
directing
say?
implementation
You're
of
trying
the
to talk
religious
over the
liberty
evidence.
guidance
That's
within
all
the
you're doing. You have
department.
no evidence.
Honey,
You're
what did
Among
babbling.
the
Bloomberg say?
principles are the
Calm
freedom
down,
of
sweetie. What
religion
did Bloomberg
extends
say?
to
You're babbling.
persons and organizations.
No, sweetie.
Americans
You're
do
babbling.
not
I'm
get
asking you a
the freedom
question.
of
Sweetie,
religion
I'm not
by
gay.
participating in the marketplace,
sweetie, all right.
partaking
Call
of
me
the public
Sean.
square, or interacting with
Oh, don't worry,
government
Shawnee.
and
I'll call you
government
what I
may
want,
not
Mr.
restrict
Armstrong,
acts
you can call
or
me Sergeant
abstentions because
Armstrong,
of the
or you
beliefs
can
they
call me-
display.
You can call me
I'm
dickhead
gonna
if
call
you
you
want.
honey. I'm gonna call you honey. You
Missile
want me to call you what?
defense.
That?
The Department of Defense reprogrammed approximately
You want me to call you
$400
Big
million
Daddy?
for
Is that what you
U.S.
said?
missile defense systems.
Did you say you want me to
Religious
call you
liberty.
Big
The
Daddy?
Trump administration expanded religious and moral exemptions
call
for
you Big Daddy all
mandated
night.
contraceptive
You call me
coverage
Big Daddy,
under
too.
Obamacare. Obama's signature legislation
You gotta
required
go.
that
You
nearly
got
all
chores to
insurance
get to. I
plans
don't wanna
cover
keep you,
abortion-inducing drugs and
Bloomberg
contraception,
say,
forcing
Noah?
citizens to violate
What
sincerely
did
held
Bloomberg
religious
say? You
or
tell
moral
us.
beliefs, pay steep fines,
Take a breath.
or
You
forego
can calm down a
offering
little
or
bit.
obtaining health insurance entirely.
I'm fine. I just need another
The
cup of
interim
coffee.
final rules note that the
Oh,
United
yeah,
States has
definitely.
But
a
you still
long
haven't.
history of
So
providing
you're basically
conscience
What's that, Big Daddy?
protections in the regulation of
So I could
healthcare
actually
entities
do the
and
same
individuals
thing on
with
Threads.
objections based on religious
Well, honey,
beliefs
no,
and
I'm
moral
asking you a question. I'm
convictions.
asking you to respond to a question.
rule
I am
aligns with
responding.
the
I'm
U.S.
giving you evidence. That's
Supreme
called a
Court's
debate.
unanimous
Bloomberg-
You're
ruling
not giving me
protecting the
evidence.
Little Sisters
Bloomberg
of the
said.
Poor,
I'm
which
asking
says
you
the
what your evidence
government
is, honey.
cannot
You gotta
fine
calm
religious
down.
groups
You are
for
too
following their
excited
jobs,
now.
U.S. filings for
Stop
unemployment benefits,
Honey, relax. I'm on your side. I
jobs,
like you.
U.S.
Big
filings for
Daddy.
unemployment
I'm
benefits
here for you.
plummeted to the
I'll take
lowest
care of you.
level
Don't
in
worry.
almost
You can
45
relax, okay?
years. The
We're
Labor
going slow.
Department reported
What did
January
Bloomberg
18th.
say, honey?
The figures
was
suggest
the
the
Bloomberg
unemployment
evidence,
rate of
sweetie?
4.1%, already the lowest
Take a
since
seat. Lean
2000,
back.
could be poised to decline
back.
further,
You're a
Bloomberg
gutless
said.
turd.
Uh-huh. What did they say, Daddy?
You stupid fucking cunt. Hey, you stupid fucking cunt, you idiot.
What did Bloomberg say, Big Daddy?
You should clone yourself. Why's that? So you can go fuck yourself.
Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite?
You got anything, sweetie? Y'all done? Y'all done looking dumb? This is pretty good. You gonna clip it up for shorts? You gonna make some shorts out of this, Big Daddy? Don't forget to post the shorts. People love the shorts, on YouTube. All right, Big Daddy.
Scandal. Joe Biden's daughter claims he sexually molested her as a child according to leaked diary.
Oh.
What really happened newsfeed.
Yeah.
June 15, 2021. A bombshell leak of Ashley Biden's diary suggests that she was sexually molested as a child and harbors deep and bitter resentment toward her father, President Joe Biden. National File published dozens of diary entries received by a whistleblower who believes the diary entries from 2019 belong to Ashley Blazer Biden. Several revelations from the diary are shocking, and if made public before the 2020 election, they would have been devastating to Biden's candidacy. The authors believe that she was sexually molested as a child and that she and her father shared probably not appropriate showers, months of entries detailing the author's struggle with drug abuse, months of entries detailing the author's crumbling marriage with multiple affairs, and entries showing the family's fecundity were among the most scandalous.
And your little links, and your little
President Joe Biden's daughter reportedly writes of alleged abuse in diary. Karen Compton.
You're babbling. You know what?
Shocking sexual allegations are emerging from the reported diary of Ashley Biden, President Joe Biden's daughter.
I would really like
According to the DailyMail.com, Ashley Biden, a drug addict, left her personal diary under a mattress in a Palm Beach, Florida halfway house where she stayed during a rehab stint. The diary reportedly details her drug abuse, sex addiction, and her being hypersexualized. Ashley Biden also recounts times she showered with her father when she was young, something she allegedly wrote was probably not appropriate, says DailyMail.com. I remember having sex with friends at a young age, showers with my dad, probably not appropriate. Alleged January 2019 diary entry by Ashley Biden. The diary reportedly came to light after a Florida woman who stayed in the room Ashley Biden vacated at the halfway house discovered it in 2020 and sold it for $40,000 to a media organization, Project Veritas, says DailyMail.com. This woman, Amy Harris, is being investigated by the FBI regarding her involvement with the diary, which the outlet says the Bidens allegedly reported stolen in a burglary.
It's gonna be great.
Project Veritas founder James O'Keefe and one of his journalists were targeted by federal agents who reportedly raided their homes in November 2021 searching for Ashley Biden's diary, which they reportedly say was stolen, says Fox News and DailyMail.com. The DailyMail.com states that the New York Times confirmed that the Ashley Biden diary is authentic after the newspaper reported a Justice Department probe over the diary in November 2021. Harris allegedly circulated the diary at a Republican conference, and a right-wing website published it less than 2 weeks before the 2020 presidential election, say reports. This report went largely unnoticed, though, says DailyMail.com. In her diary, the president's own daughter believes his alleged showering with her could have helped create her sex addiction, reports DailyMail.com. The outlet says Ashley Biden also reportedly writes about her financial troubles, saying she was down to the wire. She also wrote that President Joe Biden was reduced to tears due to worrying about her addiction and multitude of troubles, say reports. The DailyMail.com infers from Ashley Biden's diary that she may have been abusing drugs as she campaigned for her father during his presidential campaign in 2019. Ashley Biden also recounts alleged sexual abuse by a family member, according to an alleged entry in her diary obtained by the DailyMail.com. I have always been boy crazy. Hypersexualized at a young age. I remember somewhat being sexualized with a family member. I remember having sex with friends at a young age, showers with my dad, probably not appropriate. Alleged January 2019 diary entry by Ashley Biden. Ashley Biden is President Joe Biden's youngest daughter, and his only child with First Lady Jill Biden. His son Hunter Biden is infamous for his alleged sex and drug addictions as chronicled in a laptop he left behind at a computer repair shop, say reports. According to multiple reports, the laptop allegedly shows Hunter Biden engaged in sex acts, drug abuse, and contains documents about his family's business deals. Reports say that President Joe Biden has been criticized for inappropriate touching, including by former Nevada State Assemblywoman Lucy Flores. His former Senate staffer, Tara Reid, has claimed that Joe Biden sexually assaulted her in 1993, according to the New York Post. No charges were filed in either incident.
Everybody hear that?
my wife comes in. Did you vote for Donald Trump? 17 times you vote for him? Do you know your wife is a Mexicana? Your daughters are Mexicanas. Your family's from Mexico. You vote for him? Then you're racist too. I'll never look at you the same way again, ever. I swear to God, 4 years later, my wife's like, fuck, I can't believe it, but I'm voting for Trump. Holy shit, let me tell you. I don't know. I am not a person who menstruates. I'm a woman. I'm a mujer. Pinche bendejes.
The president's latest bogus job creation claims. Citing a quote often attributed to the British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli, Mark Twain famously said there are three kinds of lies: lies, damned lies, and statistics. President Joe Biden, in his State of the Union address this week, somehow managed to combine all three in claiming credit for job creation on his watch. Here's what Biden said: 2 years ago, our economy was reeling. As I stand here tonight, we have created a record 12 million new jobs, more jobs created in 2 years than any president has ever created in 4 years. Somewhere between a lie and a damned lie is the president's suggestion that he personally created 12 million new jobs. Naturally, Biden is not the only politician to make such self-congratulatory claims, but his statement is especially farcical coming on the heels of massive job losses from the pandemic. As the chart below displays, the lion's share of the new jobs the president supposedly created simply reflect the continued return of jobs lost at the onset of the pandemic. U.S. non-farm payroll employment, seasonally adjusted, 2020 to 2023. The U.S. economy experienced a record drop in payroll employment when COVID-19 struck, with 22 million jobs lost between February 2020, 152.4 million, and April 2020, 130.4 million. But payroll employment has shown almost continuous improvement since then. Between the low point in April 2020 and the latest data for January 2023, 155.1 million, payroll employment has bounced back by 24.6 million, more than filling the deep hole created by the pandemic shutdowns.
Yeah, by 30,000.
But hold on, the president claims to have created 12 million new jobs. What about the other 12 plus million jobs included in that 24.6 million job recovery? As the chart shows, they returned in the 9 months before Biden took office, when 12.5 million jobs were created, using Biden's term, at over twice the monthly pace for which the president is now taking credit. So much for his claim that the economy, as reflected by job creation at least, was reeling when he took office. Still, statistics confirm that the U.S. has never before witnessed payroll employment rise by 12 million during the first 2 years of any prior administration. Of course, no prior administration took office as the U.S. labor market was rapidly recovering from an unprecedented pandemic lockdown either. Just like when he said in last year's State of the Union address that our economy created over 6.5 million new jobs just last year, more jobs in 1 year than ever before in the history of the United States of America, the president this week to provide that important
context. You can't make a claim, so what do you want me to debunk?
Especially given that dig a hole and take credit for filling it back into dynamic. It's worth considering how recent job levels compare with expert projections made before the pandemic. We can turn to the Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, CBO, for that. In their January 2020 report for Budget and Economic Outlook, 2020 to 2030 issued immediately before the pandemic struck, CBO projected 135,000 jobs per month would be created during 2020, followed by an average of 59,000 per month in 2021 and 17,000 per month in 2022. Added up and prior to the pandemic, CBO projections suggested that payroll employment would average 154.156 million by the end of 2022. The figures below show how that compares with actual payroll employment, that is, counting the effects of the pandemic and the subsequent job recovery.
And so what is the main claim of
Source,
one of your
author's
videos,
calculations, using Bureau of Labor Statistics data and CBO's January 2020 report, which notes that CBO's monthly job creation figures reflect the average monthly change in the number of employees on non-farm payrolls, calculated by dividing the change from the fourth quarter of one calendar year to the fourth quarter of the next by 12.
So what's one
It
of the
turned
main
out
claims?
that actual payroll employment at the end of 2022 was just 130,000 higher than what CBO projected it would be before the pandemic. That's certainly impressive given all that has occurred in the past 3 years, but it's still a very far cry from Biden's boast that he created a record 12 million new jobs.
Honey.
High quality
What
bullshit.
did you think was going to happen? Stop that babbling
Come
and
on,
tell me
Big
what
Daddy.
did you think was going to happen if you cannot
Oh, this is exactly what I figured was going to happen.
When you have time.
No, this is exactly what I figured was going to
happen here.
This is exactly what's going to happen, Big Daddy. You're going to cry.
What did you think
You're not
was
going
going
to be able
to
to
happen
say anything.
here? Exactly what's happening. You're babbling.
Yeah.
I'm posting evidence.
And let's just cite some of that evidence, honey. Let's just cite a little bit of that evidence, okay? Now, one of those videos.
What did you think was going to happen here?
Unfortunately, honey, I knew this is what was going to happen.
You're babbling.
All right.
Let me see.
Okay. Now, honey, what is one of the claims that one of your favorite little videos makes? Let's talk about that. Let's pick one of your little videos that you like so much. Okay, come on, honey.
You're babbling again.
Honey, I'm running out of time.
You're babbling again.
Come on, honey, pick topic. Let's go.
You're babbling.
Okay.
You're babbling.
All right.
You're still babbling.
Well, it was fun.
How are you going to debunk?
Sweetie.
Okay, here you go, just for you. There you go.
Please don't play a video I can't hear, honey. No, I can't hear that. Sweetie, you don't know how to run a technical operation, sweetie. So please stop trying to play little videos.
Biden's deficit
and have a
spend.
conversation with somebody. You want to
In
call me
recent
through
speeches,
Instagram.
President
So
Joe
here we are,
Biden
call
has
him
been
through
misleadingly
Instagram.
taking
Now,
credit for
what
cutting
is your
federal
little video
deficits by
saying?
historic
What's
amounts,
your little
though
video
most
saying,
of the
sweetie?
reduction
Tell
in
me.
deficits is the result of expiring
What is the
emergency
little video
pandemic
telling
spending.
you to think, honey?
Deficits fell between fiscal year 2020
Come on,
and
Big Daddy, tell me
2021
what that
far
little
less
video's
than
telling you
initially
to think.
projected after Biden added to them with more emergency pandemic and infrastructure spending. And the deficits under
Big
Biden
Daddy.
and beyond are projected to
Now,
remain
if you're playing
historically
another one
high
of those
compared
videos,
with
I'm not gonna hear it. So
pre-pandemic
you're gonna say I'm
levels.
talking over it, but I can't hear it.
In recent remarks, Biden took
All
credit
right,
for
honey.
cutting the deficit by $350 billion in FY 2021 and claimed his proposed budget for FY 2022 will
sweetie,
cut the
you really
deficit
would
by
love that, wouldn't you,
$1.3
darling?
trillion this
You'd
year.
be so happy if that was the truth.
You know, the budget I submitted,
Oh,
my
no,
first
honey, I've
budget
seen
that
that,
passed
boy.
and became law. It
Oh,
cut
no,
the
honey,
federal
I've seen that
deficit
busted
by
grip. I don't think
$350
anybody
billion,
around here
Biden said in a speech on April 19th.
Oh, so you do.
We
you
cut
do,
the
you wouldn't be
deficit
opposed to it.
$350 billion.
You would want somebody attractive.
And the budget I
That would
proposed
be
this
okay
year,
with you.
if
You would
it
have
comes
sex
to
with an
total
attractive
fruition,
man.
it will cut the
Is that
deficit
what
by
you did while you were enlisted?
$1,300 billion.
Huh? You gay for the
So when
tag,
my
honey?
Republican friends start
Is that
talking
what- is
about
that what
big
they call you, Big
spenders and
Daddy?
the reason why there's inflation, take a look.
It's not gay if you
Take
give
a
it?
look.
Is that?
We've
is
cut
that
the
what you used to
deficit
say?
drastically.
Not gay if you're
Last
giving,
year,
right?
as I said, we cut the
Yeah.
deficit by more than
Yeah, girlhood's a
$350
wonderful
billion.
thing, ain't it?
This year, we're on track for $1.3 trillion in cuts.
That's all.
And look, that would be the
Well,
largest
honey, you
debt
can't answer a
reduction in
question.
American history.
I'm asking you a question you can't answer.
Don't listen to my Republican friends in Congress last year. My budget reduced the deficit by $350 billion, Biden said in a speech in Portland, Oregon on April 21st.
Because I'm going to make.
You hear me?
Because what if I had a video?
We didn't
What if I make a
spend,
little
we
video,
didn't
right?
increase the
I
deficit
make a little
a penny.
video and it says you like having sex
We
with
reduced
men.
it by
Well, then you would believe it, right?
$350
'Cause it's on
billion.
video. Isn't that
In
how it works?
February 2021, shortly after Biden took office and before any of Biden's fiscal policies
how it
were
works, Big
enacted,
Daddy?
the nonpartisan Congressional
video says
Budget
it, it's
Office
gotta be
projected
true,
a
right, Big
federal
Daddy?
budget deficit of about $2.3 trillion in 2021, $874 billion less than the shortfall recorded in 2020. It projected deficits to fall again to a $1.1 trillion deficit in FY
What those videos say,
2022,
honey?
meaning another
Wanna talk about one
$1.2
of those
trillion
videos? You all
reduction
done?
in the deficit
Well,
from
let's go.
2021. Combined, the deficits in FY 2021 and FY 2022 were expected to
Okay,
total
sweetie.
$3.3
Well, you have a
trillion.
good day, all right? I
Those
appreciate
projections
this, and I hope
assumed
to see
no
you
new
again
changes
soon,
in
okay?
federal law.
I would like to do this again, all right?
But on
honey?
March 11, 2021, Biden
Bye,
signed
Shawnee.
the American Rescue Plan into law. The new emergency pandemic relief law included, among other things, increased child care tax credits, extended unemployment payments, small business support and $1,400 checks to qualifying Americans. The law cost an estimated $1.9 trillion over 10 years.
I guess, I don't know if he can hear him or not. Doesn't matter. he didn't come over here to debate. He came over here to make noise. And, like, what did he think was, he cannot debunk them here on Threads. So I'm trying to figure out what did he think was going to happen here. Whatever. So he came over, made a bunch of noise, and then left. And that was his whole, like, so, yeah. Got it. Works for me. Don't care. Let's see. Maybe. Whatever. He can watch it later and figure out that he was getting his ass handed to him. Don't care. But nobody else.
No one ever gets their ass handed to you by the Johnny. No one does. No one does,
Joe
Johnny.
Biden.
You lose. You always lose. You can't say what your video
babbling
says.
again.
You can't
You're
have a
just-
conversation. You can't have a conversation, Johnny. What do your videos say? Tell me what your video says, and let's discuss what your video says. Come on. Hurry up. Come on, boy.
Don't call me boy. I was a boy when you were a fucking girl.
All right, boy. Hurry up now. Come on. What's your little video say, boy? Come on.
You're here to make noise.
Well, you seem to be there to sit there and cry, baby. Oh, you got your little videos. You know, sit there and play
you're
little
still
videos.
Babbling. You're still crying.
Go cry, baby boy.
You're still crying.
All right, boy.
You're
Uh-huh.
babbling. Babble.
Yeah?
Babble harder.
What's your little video say, boy?
Babble
What's your little
harder.
video say, boy?
Babble harder.
What's your voice
It might work.
video say, boy?
Babble harder.
What's your video say, boy?
Babble harder. It might work.
Yeah,
Babble harder.
Play
It might
another
work.
video, boy. Play another
Might
video,
work.
boy. Play another video, boy.
Babble harder. It might work. Actually. Babble harder. What did you think was going to happen? Like, you can't counter my videos when you have time. What were you going to do over here except what you're doing? That's like borderline retarded. I'm going to call you and do what I do on Threads. Woohoo! So I got some content. Thank you. Shit. So basically what I got is him babbling more and some content. So awesome. Well, what I got was a bunch of babbling and that was about it. Was a replay of Threads. Babbling. And not one coherent not one adult comment. What did they expect? What did he expect was going to happen? And you can't counter my posts here. Weird. But he left the chat, which I don't care. No one can hear anything. Okay, I'll see. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe I need to work on my audio setup. I just moved, so I have no idea if my calling stuff is working. I haven't tested it with my wife's phone. Normally I test it. But anyway, I'll call this the end. And maybe we'll try it again when I'm sure everything's working. Maybe. Don't know.